Welcome to Tutorial Services Orientation to Policies and Procedures. This orientation will provide direction for Tutorial Services employees as well as an insight into our department's commitment to student success. Here at CSN, students have access to free and unlimited tutoring. Over the years, Tutorial Services has grown from a small department offering a few appointments per semester to a vital and still growing resource offering over 5,000 appointments per semester. In order to best assist students, we have one-on-one tutoring centers at the West Charleston, Cheyenne, and Henderson campuses providing tutoring in a variety of subjects. One-on-one tutoring is by appointment only, and each appointment lasts 1 hour. We also offer drop-in tutoring in our math, science, communication, CITIS, and GRC resource centers, as well as our writing centers and language labs. Drop-in resource centers do not require an appointment. Students may come by and see a tutor at their convenience during our business hours. For the department to run efficiently, all tutors must remain in contact with the administrative staff. For this purpose, every employee at CSN receives a CSN email as their primary form of communication. Once the Office of Technology Services, or OTS, sets up your email account, they will send an email to either you or your supervisor, who will then forward the email to you. This email contains instructions on how to validate your CSN email. You must validate within 7 days of receiving the email, or the account will be disabled. You will use this email to log in to any college computer and to access the CAPE website. Follow the instructions that OTS sends you carefully, and if you have any problems with setup, please contact the help desk at 651-HELP. or 651-4357. You can access your staff email at https://webmail.csn.edu once you have validated your account. Please check your CSN email frequently. Neglecting to check your CSN email on a regular basis will cause your account to become disabled. If your account is disabled, you must call OTS and they will reset the account. This process is time-consuming and causes unnecessary work for you and the desk staff. Not to mention, it could cause you to miss important messages from the administrative staff. We ask that you respond to your communication within 24 hours or within the time frame instructed in the email. Failure to check your email or not responding to an email within the requested time does not alleviate responsibility for missing information from the online scheduler or from staff. Remember, it is imperative to check your CSN email frequently, as someone from the office may be trying to contact you with important information. If you are not on campus, you can still check your CSN email. Simply go to www.csn.edu and click on Faculty Staff Email Access. Your login is normally your first name dot last name unless otherwise specified by OTS, and your password is the password you created during the validation of your CSN email account. Our online scheduler, WC Online, is a web-based scheduling system that allows students and staff to schedule appointments within the tutor's available days and times. When a student schedules an appointment, an email confirmation is sent to the student and the tutor. For you to receive the appointment confirmations, you must first set up an account in WC Online. Simply go to www.mywco.com/CSN tutoring and follow the instructions to set up your account. When you register with WC Online, use your CSN email if possible. If this is not possible, then use your personal email until your CSN email is set up. When your CSN email is validated, we ask that you update your email in WC Online. Log in to WC Online and go to Update Profile and Password to edit your profile and change your email. Do not rely solely on email for appointment confirmations, as this leaves room for missed appointments and inconvenienced students. Students can schedule appointments up to our closing hours, so you can check WC Online after 7 p.m. to view your appointments for the next day. When you log into WC Online to view your appointments, there are certain colors that are used to signify appointment status. Light blue is a scheduled appointment, white is available for scheduling, and dark blue is not available. All tutors who tutor in a one-on-one setting will need to notify the staff of no-shows, appointments going over the assigned time, or if you are extending the appointment to another hour. It is critical that we are accurate with this information. When we check your timesheets, we will pull an appointment report from WC Online to verify the hours you are reporting, so everything must match. If you work hours that are not reflected in your appointment report, please make note of it on a handwritten timesheet so we are aware of what those hours were contributed to. Whether it is mandatory training hours or extending appointments, we need to know. A client report form must be completed after every appointment. The client report form is used to monitor the growth of the student and is a vital part of your job. It is accessed through the appointment in WC Online. Begin wrapping up your appointment after 50 minutes so you can complete the client report form. To access the appointment and open the client report form, log into WC Online and click on the appointment. When you click on the appointment form will open in a new window. Simply click on Add New at the bottom of the form and the client report form will open. Complete the client report form by entering all of the requested information. Please note that any section marked with a red asterisk is required. Emailing the form is not necessary, so please leave those boxes unchecked. After completion, click Save Report. The Student Experience Survey is a form for the student to fill out before and after their tutoring session. This is the top portion of the Student Experience Survey, which can be found at the front desk. If the desk staff has not already done so, or if you wish to reiterate the instructions, inform the student to fill out the top section before the session begins. This is the bottom portion of the Student Experience Survey. Again, if the desk staff has not already done so, or if you wish to remind the student, ask the student to fill out this portion of the form at the end of the tutoring session. After a few sessions, most students become pros at filling out these surveys. Students are encouraged to complete the Student Experience Survey before leaving the office. Having students fill out the survey will allow us to collect much more data for use in improving services and providing professional development opportunities. Please encourage the completion of these surveys and have the student return it to the desk staff who will input the data into the system. We are committed to ensuring excellent customer service for our students who are often unprepared and vulnerable when accessing our services. We always want to provide support and understanding. Please keep this in mind when you are working with the students. We can be the connection that builds them up and helps them achieve success. Payday is on the 10th and 25th of each month, and you can ensure your paycheck arrives on time with a few simple steps. The Excel timesheets are located in two places. First, you can find the timesheet on our tutorial services website at www.csn.edu/tutoring. After accessing our website, click on the Tutor Resources link and then click on Hourly Timesheet. An Excel timesheet will open. The same timesheet is also located in our online Canvas environment in the Modules section. After completing the timesheet, please check it for accuracy, sign, and date it, and then turn it in to any tutorial services office or you may submit in Canvas. In Canvas, timesheets are submitted via the designated assignment drop boxes. The due dates for timesheets are posted at every office location, in Canvas, and also on our website under the Tutor Resources link. Each timesheet will be verified by the desk staff for accuracy. If we find any errors on the timesheet submitted via Canvas, we will do our best to contact you to make corrections. If you submit your timesheet in person and errors are found, the timesheet will be returned to you for correction. Please correct the timesheet and return it as soon as possible so your paycheck is not delayed. If you'd like to check the hours you've worked to aid in filling out your timesheet, you can download the Master Appointment Report in WC Online to generate a list of the appointments you have had during the designated pay period. This report collects the appointments, including completed, canceled, or no-shows, and puts them into an easy-to-read format. The Master Appointment Report can be accessed in WC Online via the drop-down box by hovering the mouse over your name and then clicking on Reports, or by clicking on the calendar symbol under your name. To download the report, select your campus and Limit to Schedule. If you work at more than one campus, you will need to select one campus at a time to retrieve the appointments for each one. Find your name in Limit to Resource. Select All Clients and Limit to Client. Run all active appointments in Limit Display. Be sure to select the payroll to and from dates in Limit to Date range. This will generate a list of all your appointments for the designated pay period. There may be times when you are compensated for no-shows or late cancellations. Compensation for no-shows or cancellations is based on time of cancellation and inconvenience to the tutor. This is the Excel timesheet. To fill out the timesheet, you will enter your information into the boxes on the right-hand side of the timesheet, with the exception of the account number. As you enter your information, it will automatically populate to the left side of the timesheet. Remember, please make sure all of your information is correct to avoid any delays in your paycheck. Keep an eye out for common mistakes like entering incorrect pay rates, incorrect pay period dates, placing symbols in the pay rate area, forgetting to add AM or PM after the hours worked, and changing the pre-programmed lunch hours. If you are unsure of what to enter, stop by one of the offices and the staff will be happy to assist you. Timesheets submitted after the due date at 12 p.m. will be submitted on the next payroll period. Additionally, HR requires you to submit a separate timesheet for each pay period. Mandatory trainings and special events are not recorded in WC Online, so these hours will not download into the Master Appointment Report. This is why it is a good idea to keep your own written record of appointments, trainings, and special events. This will be a big help to you when you fill out your Excel timesheet. For your convenience, a handwritten timesheet is located on the tab next to the electronic timesheet. Before we move on to the next topic, I would like to reinforce these important payroll policies. Please turn in your timesheets on time. Due dates are provided and will be posted in the Timesheet Submissions module on Canvas, as well as on the Tutorial Services website. Timesheets are always due by 12 p.m. on the due date. If you are late submitting your timesheet, it will be processed on the next payroll period, resulting in a delay in pay. It is very important that timesheets be submitted on time for each pay period, even if you only work for 1 hour. Please check your timesheet for accuracy. Make sure your name, employee ID number, pay rate, payroll dates, and hours are correct to avoid any delays in your paycheck. Remember to note any extra hours you work that are not recorded on WC Online on the handwritten timesheet. Utilize the various ways available to you to turn in your timesheet. You may submit your timesheet in person at any of our offices or via Canvas. Submission flexibility is convenient and ensures that you will be able to turn in your timesheet no matter what comes up. Ask for help. Our staff verifies timesheets as they are submitted. If you are unsure of what to enter, please stop by one of our offices and our staff will be happy to assist you. Training is an integral part of tutoring, providing valuable information on how to effectively tutor a student. Each tutor must complete the orientation training, watch the Tutor Lingo training videos, and do the required exercises before meeting with students. The videos are accessed via Canvas, and each tutor, in order to access Canvas, will receive a Canvas login. The orientation and Tutor Lingo videos are about 8 hours in length, but this mandatory training is paid, so you will enter these hours on your timesheet. When the training is complete, please submit certificates of completion via the appropriate assignment Dropbox in Canvas. Further mandatory training offered by the Manager of Tutorial Services is Building Blocks of Effective Tutoring, Customer Service, Referral Skills, and CRLA Level 1 training. We will inform you of the dates of the training, so make sure to check your CSN email frequently. FERPA, Sexual Harassment, and Discrimination in a Diverse Workplace are trainings accessed via CAPE, CSN's Center for Academic and Professional Excellence. The trainings can be accessed for registration through the CAPE website. FERPA is an online training on student privacy, while sexual harassment and discrimination in a diverse workplace are in-class trainings. You can only register for the CAPE trainings after you have validated your CSN email. Building Blocks of Effective Tutoring and FERPA must be completed within 1 month of employment. Customer Service and Referral Skills must be completed within 2 months of employment. Sexual harassment and discrimination in a diverse workplace must be completed within 3 months of employment. The Sexual Harassment Prevention Refresher course must be taken every 2 years. CRLA Level 1 training must be completed within 6 months of employment and incorporates the previous lists of training classes. Some of Tutorial Services required training may not be currently available on the CAPE website. In that case, we will consult with a CAPE representative and set up the training. To access CAPE, go to www.csn.edu and use quick links to scroll down and click on CAPE. At the CAPE website, you will see the FERPA training under the CAPE Spotlight heading. When you click on FERPA, another window will appear which gives instructions for the training. Upon completion of the training, please print the Security Access Form and submit it to your supervisor, who will record it in the training database. Upon completion of any required CAPE training, we ask that you print out the training certificate. To do this, go to the CAPE website and select Online Registration. Then select My Workshops. You will then enter your username, which is the same as your login for your CSN email, your first name dot last name. Then enter your password and click Sign In. Scroll down to the certificate you want to print and click on Print Certificate. All training certificates must be printed out and submitted to your supervisor, who will record it in the training database and then add the hard copy to your employee file. We encourage you to check the CAPE website frequently and sign up for any training you feel would benefit your tutoring experience. However, please take note that only the trainings that the manager has designated as mandatory will be paid. Any training that is not designated as mandatory must be approved by the manager in order to be entered on your timesheet. While all of these trainings are geared towards educating you on tutorial services and CSN, they are also aimed at improving your tutoring skills with CRLA certification. Since March 1989, higher education tutorial programs in the United States and Canada have received tutor training certification through CRLA's International Tutor Training Program Certification, or ITTPC. CRLA, or College Reading and Learning Association, has over 10,000 programs which are currently certified through ITTPC. You will earn a CRLA Level 1 certification after completing the required CRLA training and tutoring for 25 hours. For more information on CRLA, please visit their website at www.crla.net.ittpc/. Check with the tutorial staff regarding CRLA Levels 2 and 3 certification. Please take a moment to review the list of trainings that are required for you to become CRLA Level 1 certified. All new tutors must take the required trainings and at least 4 elective trainings. Punctual and regular attendance is necessary to ensure our commitment to students is met. Strive to be an example to your students. Try to arrive a few minutes early so you can get your work area set up. Arriving late can be interpreted by the student as being disorganized and unprepared. If you are unable to arrive to work on time or need to leave early, you are expected to call the manager of tutorial services and the front desk staff on your campus. If you do not show up for work and do not call, you will be required to meet with the manager of tutorial services prior to accepting any more appointments. At this meeting, your professional performance, job responsibilities, and your continued employment will be evaluated. That being said, we understand that emergencies happen. We ask that you please try and reach one of the staff members, explain the situation, and if possible, tell us how long you might be out. Then we can change the schedule or find replacements for your appointments. Emergencies are defined as something outside of your control, such as car accidents, hospitalization, or incapacitation of some sort. Prior to the end of the semester, we will email you a link to a tutor schedule submission link. All returning tutors are asked to access and fill out this form with their available days and hours for the upcoming semester. We will do our best to accommodate your scheduling preferences, but please keep in mind that the top priority is answering student demand. If you are not returning, we ask you respond and let us know. All forms must be submitted via the link provided. If we do not receive this form by the due date, we will assume you are not returning and a contract and schedule will not be created for you. Once your schedule has been finalized, any major changes in your work schedule must be submitted 2 weeks in advance to the manager for approval. For something like a doctor's appointment or a day off, please contact the administrative assistant at your home campus. Please see your contract for your home campus location. Schedules will be permanent unless the manager approves any special or extraordinary circumstances. Unless a change is an emergency, please adhere to the 2 weeks advance notice because students can make appointments 2 weeks in advance. Access the Policies and Procedures Manual on the Canvas Online Learning Campus in the Tutorial Services Policies and Procedures module. This manual will serve as a reference of guidelines to follow while employed with tutorial services. Please read the manual and then sign the acknowledgement form and submit it in the designated assignment Dropbox. The tutor plays a major role in the advancement of student success. Please dedicate yourself to learning our policies and procedures, plus improving your tutoring skills. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us. We are always here to help. Welcome to Tutorial Services.